official World Championships. Tonight's match features Detroit and Buffalo. So put those virtual hands together and let's welcome out, first, from Detroit, it's the Motor City Mechanics, featuring Weston, Miranda, the Cheesy Pringle, Malacus, and the captain, Andy the Bone Crusher, Maziras. And their opponents tonight, in red, it's the Buffalo Red Hot Wings, featuring Scott, the Unsinkable Rotanic, Cat, not the status quo, and the captain, John, peeking through the keyhole. And keeping everything on track tonight, calling all the fouls, all the rules, and our noble leader from New York City, it's Ref Ivana.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. I should tone it down. Hi. Thank you. Hi, Tay.
Hi.
Hi. So this is our lovely announcer and tech wonderfulness, Jay. And Jay's going to be with me throughout this. We're going to help each other out. I got your back. You got my back. Well, let's get to it. I'm Ref Ivana, and I want to welcome you all to this amazing match between the red team, the blue team, Buffalo, Detroit, this ComedySportz virtual World Championship. That's right. That means one of these teams could win it all. One of these teams could be the actual winner of the whole thing. This is not the finale, but it will decide potentially who goes later on to the finale. Okay, but it could be one of these teams. Isn't that cool? I think so. Thank you all for watching. You're all our loyal fans. That's right. You tuned in, you turned on, you're watching on the phone, on the computer, on the big screen TV. If you are watching us, you are now one of our loyal fans. So welcome, loyal fans. I'm just so happy. All right, loyal fans, there is something we are going to need from you, because if somehow you were dragged into this show and you have no idea what's happening, this is an improv comedy show. So that means that everything we do, our scenes, our games, our jokes, they're going to be based on your suggestions. And I see that Jay already asked you to start putting some in the chat, and they are wonderful, and I am loving them. Speaking of suggestions, there is something I want to say. All sports have fouls, right? All sports have fouls. I as you can see, I'm really good at sports, and they have fouls. And there's one foul I want to talk about that is going to be our brown bag foul. It goes for everyone, including myself. So that means if you decide to write or say anything crude, rude, something your grandma wouldn't like, not that grandma, the other grandma wouldn't like, then just please refrain from saying it, because if you are one of our players, you're going to have to wear a bag on your head, a bag of shame. And if you are one of our lovely loyal fans, unfortunately we might need to take you out of here, but that's not going to happen because you're all beautiful and wonderful. And I think that's it. That's all I gotta tell you, honestly. So I'm just gonna say 5 big words. Captains to the playing field. Bah, 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 bah. I do my own air horns. Bah, 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 bah.
Hello, Russ.
All right, Captain Andy, meet Captain John, Captain John, meet Captain Andy. Well acquainted?
Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, this is now what would be the coin toss, but as Jay said, I'm from New York, and I don't have a laundry machine in my apartment, so I used all my coins for my laundry. So we're just gonna do something else. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds to think of a just little 4-line poem about your city. Go! You can write it down if you want. You can think about it. I know, that was a really tough challenge. I'm really sorry about that. If it rhymes, great. If it doesn't, it's also great. Just be proud of where you're from. And 15 seconds are kind of done. See, that was kind of like a slant rhyme, but it works. All right. Captain John, do you have something for us about buffalo?
Yes. Wherever I travel and mention buffalo, everyone asks, it's July. Is there still snow?
Sorry. There we go. Okay, Captain Andy, go ahead.
Detroit as a city is super great. In the summer, you can beach it up, and in the winter, you can ice skate.
They both had to do with weather. I really enjoyed that. That was fun. We both went to the weather theme, but I'm a dancer and I really like ice skating, so I have to give it to the blue team.
Woo!
It's okay. No, Captain
right.
John, come back. Captain John, come back. Come back. There are no points involved. It's just to say who goes first or second in our opening game. Our opening game of What Are You Doing? Blue team, would you like your team to go first or second?
I would like us to go first, please.
Okay, fantastic. All right.
Yeah, you're up.
All right, so for the game of What Are You Doing, I need my loyal fans to type in some activities, okay? So what is something you enjoy doing? What is something you don't really enjoy doing but people tell you have to do? Just write it down. These activities are going to serve as the theme for a game of What Are You Doing? So one player is going to start, let's say the activity is tennis. They're going to start playing tennis. The other player is going to ask them, what are you doing? And they're going to say something in the world of tennis. The other player is going to take on that activity for themselves. They're going to start doing that other activity. And then the initial player is going to ask again, what are you doing? And they go back and forth giving each other activities, trying to throw the other person off. Okay. And Answer Jay, do we have an activity?
Oh, we do have an activity, and people can keep putting activities in because we'll have multiple rounds. But our first suggestion of the night, painting.
Painting. All right, Andy, you're going to take us away with painting. Players, are you ready?
Ready.
Yes.
Begin.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm adjusting my beret.
I kind of like this angle right here. I think it makes me look very good. Yes,
Kat, what are
it
you
does.
doing?
Gessoing my board.
Okay. Go. That's it.
What are you doing?
I am mixing up my acrylics.
Cadmium. You know what? Just because it's poisonous, it makes great yellow, though. It's really fantastic. Yeah.
Kat, what are you doing?
Wiping my brush off on my pants.
Got paint on my brush again.
What are you doing?
I am brushing off my paintbrush in a glass jar of water.
Oh, that's such a beautiful sound.
Tweet. Kat, I'm sorry. That sound made me really uncomfortable, but very happy, but just really uncomfortable. But I want you to make it again later on because I want to hear it so I can be comfortable with it. But you're both going to rotate out of it. Okay, great. We have our next two players. John, you're going to start us off. And what is our next activity?
I saw in chat putting my hair in a bun, but you know what? Let's just broaden it to anything having to do with hairstyles.
Yeah, let's do hairstyles and begin.
What are you doing?
Getting a perm.
Let's see, just a little bit here and underneath this.
What are you doing?
I'm brushing my hair like Rapunzel. What are you doing?
Taking all the rollers and selling them to dogs.
Tweet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think we're on the same page about how that's not necessarily a hairstyle, but you just have a very lucrative business. Yeah.
it's more of a line that I'm trying to like start marketing. So I was hoping that I could start the ball rolling here. So
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Well, my
Okay,
dog
no.
might be interested, so I have a customer for you. All right.
all right, thanks.
Get our next two players. All right. Eric, you're going to start us off. And our next activity is.
Well, from Robcat, we've got throwing bowling balls. So
There you
we'll go with bowling balls.
Let's go with, bowling balls, bowling. There you go. Bowling balls. And begin.
Eric, what are you doing?
Waxing the lanes.
No 300s today.
God, what are you doing?
I'm spraying out the shoes.
Oh, I love that.
What are you doing?
I'm making overpriced pizza.
It's all filler, and it's all $5 a slice.
What are you doing?
I learned how to keep score in bowling.
Okay, well, that's 2, and you carry the 5, and then what's that slash for? Because I don't really understand that.
Beep. Something you might not know about me. I'm actually a math teacher, and I don't want to be reminded of numbers during my day off. So sorry, blue team, but let's rotate. All right, let's have our next two players. I'm gonna up the difficulty. We're gonna see how this goes. There is no theme. Theme has been removed. I'm gonna need that.
Okay.
I'm instead gonna give you two initials. And whatever activity you say has to have those two initials. Okay, so first word starts with first initial, second word starts with second initial. All right.
I thought you might ask for this, Ref Ivana, so I asked in the chat already, and Sarah suggested SL.
Beautiful. S-L. Kat, let's have you begin. Begin!
Kat, what are you doing?
Slothfully lying.
The dog ate my homework.
What are you doing?
I'm saucing lazily.
Let me sauce you this pitcher of water. Oh, sorry, it didn't get there, did it?
Kat, what are you doing?
Soothing Lupin.
Lupin, being a master thief, I mean, that can't be easy, buddy. We can't pull off all the heists.
What are you doing?
I'm snoring loudly. Kat, what are you doing?
What? Oh, sorry. Sneezing liminally.
Shoo.
What are you doing?
I'm stealing lines.
I'm stealing
Beep,
lines.
This is the Ivana didn't understand what you said because English is her second language moment. I have to end you. So I didn't know if it was lines, or lions. So because of that confusion that happened in my brain, I'm calling you out. Okay, let's rotate one last time. And do we have two more initials?
We do. From a mysterious Zoom user, I've got GV. That's V like Volkswagen. Haha, I just took one of your words away.
Yeah, you did. That was sneaky. Okay, Miranda, start us off with GV. Go.
Miranda, what are you doing?
I'm growing violets.
Oh, my little violets will soon be big, and I will put you upon my piano, and I will play you a song, my beautiful violets.
What are you doing?
I'm grading vultures.
I'm sorry. You gotta get these feathers out. Just be still.
What are you doing?
I'm giving violins.
and a Stradivarius to you, and a Stradivarius to you, and a Stradivarius for me. Yes, yay, I get one too.
What are you doing?
Grieving violently.
How could you?
What are you doing?
I'm grabbing voraciously.
Beep, 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 beep. That seemed like a stretch. I'm sorry, Miranda. And that's game. Okay, I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that we're gonna move on. That game was lovely, but we're gonna move on to some other games. The bad news is that I wasn't keeping track of the rotation. So Jay, I'm hoping you were.
I was, but most importantly, did you retrieve your pin?
No, but I found a marker.
Okay, that'll work. Well, that means Detroit actually caused more rotation, so Buffalo wins that game, and they've got the early lead. Buffalo 5, Detroit 0. My technology, so-so.
I love it. It has colors and everything. It's wonderful. Okay, let me call captains to the playing field. I used it as a microphone this time. All right, captains. Okay, red team, you have 5 points.
Yeah, we do.
Would you like to go first or second in your team choice?
We're going to go first.
Okay, you're gonna go first. That means Andy. See you later. And John, what game do you want your team to play?
We would love to play the game of DVD.
DVD, wonderful. Okay, so that means for loyal fans, I need, what is a title of a movie? Think of like 2 movies, your favorite movies, your most hated movies, movies that cause you an emotion, and combine them to make a super title of a made-up movie. Okay, so that's what I want, a movie title mashup. The game of DVD, this is how it's going to go. Our lovely players are going to start a scene from this movie because honestly, I miss movies. I've been in quarantine for so long. I miss going to the movie theater, but I've been watching them at home. And I use my PlayStation controller, but I want to go back to the days when I had a DVD controller and I could do anything I wanted with my DVD controller. I could forward the scene. I could go back. I could skip scenes. I could change length. I could do so many things that I'm not even gonna spoil what I could do with those. Okay? Because you're gonna find out. It's gonna be great. Do we have a movie title?
Oh, we've got a lot of random movie titles here. I'm going to take this one from Sean, Lord of the Dark Knight.
Lord of the Dark Knight. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Begin.
My lord, I have dire news.
Title. Well, tell me at once. My brother, he's on the move, isn't he?
He is, my lord. The King of the Dawn is coming to seize your throne of the night.
Where's my gadget belt? I've got to have my gadgets ready because otherwise he will take over.
Rewind.
I've got to have my gadget belt because otherwise he will take over.
The King of the Dawn is coming to claim your throne.
It's my brother, isn't it?
I have dire news.
Forward.
I have dire news.
Tell me then, it's my brother, isn't it?
The King of the Dawn is coming to claim your throne.
I need my gadget belt.
My
Otherwise
lord,
he'll take over.
permission to speak freely?
Well, hey there, hello there.
He's
How
here.
you doing there, sister?
Rewind, please.
How you doing there, sister? Well,
He's-
hey there, hi there, ho there.
Permission to speak freely, my lord?
Forward.
Permission to speak freely?
Yes.
Well,
here.
hey there, hi there, ho there. How you doing
He's
there,
right here.
sister?
Pause. I'm gonna change the language to Italian. Continue. Play.
Come va, fratello?
I come to take a kingdom away. How do you say, claim it for me? Yeah.
You cannot have it. I have made deal with Sauron, and he said I could keep it.
You made a deal behind my back? You made a deal?
Pause! I see that there is a really, really big fight scene, and there is director commentary during this fight scene. I want to go to there. Play!
Though our budget was really low, we ran out of so much money on the location, we forgot about the special effects. So we employed a lot of like koosh balls and a lot of thrift store items just to make sure that it looked as inauthentic as possible, as like a wink to the genre, you know. And you can see we just used, that's a mannequin head. That's a mannequin head. We couldn't afford any extras. There's just so much that we could have done better.
Pause! I want to go to the last scene, the big, flashy musical number. Play.
Daytime is the right time for you.
For me.
You.
Brother, I know we're gonna make it through.
You.
As a low status character, I don't care who wins. I'll serve the winner.
You.
That's James! God, I also feel like a low status character.
Oh, too real. Let's back it up.
That was so great. I really enjoyed it. But Blue Team, Captain Blue, it's your turn to come join me.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Nice to see you there.
Fancy me over here.
Please remember that game that you just saw, because you're going to have to vote with the Blue
That's
Team.
good stuff.
And just keep it in your head, okay? So, Blue Team, what would you like to play?
I would love to play some advice panel, please.
Okay, perfect. So can I have the whole Blue Team out so I can give you some suggestions from our loyal fans? What are some just topics of expertise, general topics, or even like professions or animals? I don't know. You can just go ahead and put a bunch of things in the chat. This is going to be advice panel. Each of the players is going to be given an expertise. It would inspire their character, and then we're going to ask them some questions and see how those fun characters do. So, do we have an expertise for Andy?
All right. They're starting to come in now. We have a tennis pro. We have someone who knows about chipmunks.
Okay.
And I'm going to take detective.
All right.
Detective.
So, Andy, tennis pro. Miranda, we're going to give you chipmunks. And Eric, we're going to give you detective. That's just how I have you on my screen, so that's just how I put it. All right? I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to go get our panelists. Okay, I know they're hiding somewhere in your home, so please go get them. Like I said, I now need you to start typing some questions in the chat. What is something you need advice with? It could be personal. It could be general. It could be about the world or about life. Something maybe happening, just like Jay said too. Can't wait. A friend. And then we're just going to ask these panelists. I hear they are wonderful people and they're just really, really good at their topics. So we'll see how they do. All right, panelists, if you're ready, please come join me. Please come join me over here. If I have anyone, oh, hello. Okay, so if we could just go ahead and introduce ourselves. Agatha, go ahead, from the park.
Yeah, I'm Agatha. You might have seen me at the park, on the bench. Most people like to feed pigeons, but I prefer the chipmunks. They're real nice.
Oh, yeah, they're nice. You're right. Buffy Lovington. Hi.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me on. As you mentioned, I'm Buffy Lovington, and I am the tennis pro at Oakland Hills Country Club.
Ooh. all right. That's so fancy. And Simon the Great?
Yes, I am Simon the Great that uses the power of the mind to solve crime.
Yeah, you are. Okay, I have some questions coming in. Voice? Do we have a question?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Hi. Do we have a question for our panelists?
Robcat is concerned about a dead spot on their lawn.
Oh, okay. Agatha, how can they take care of that dead spot on the lawn?
Yeah, I mean, maybe you got some animal out there that died. I know that sometimes when the chipmunks, when they die in the park, if somebody doesn't move them right away, then it makes the spot, it's really gross. You might want to just, keep an eye on your yard and make sure there's no dead critters laying around.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're totally right. And what about you, Buffy?
I would be mortified, first of all. So I'm just so sorry to hear of that problem that you're having. I mean, I could imagine the tennis court that I have in my backyard. And if there was something out of place, I mean, it would wreck my whole game. So what you need to do, you need to call your gardener, okay? Or your fertilizer specialist. And you need to get them over there and you need to have them handle that business right now.
Okay, I feel I'm inspired to do that. You're absolutely right. Simon, what do you think?
First off, Buffy, I feel you're going to lose the next tennis game.
What?
But as far as the grass goes, what I would say is, first we would light candles around the area and try and bring up some of the spirits of the dead grass to help us solve the mystery. Or if that doesn't work, you could get a Nest or a Ring video camera too.
Yeah, that seems pretty accessible. Voice, do we have another question for a panel?
We do. From Portland loyal fans Dick and Jane, they want to know how to get chewing gum out of what I guess is their collective hair.
Oh, okay. Buffy, how do we get chewing gum out of their collective hair?
Okay, first of all, having the hair be in a collective state, I mean, is fantastic because that means you're interacting, right? Tennis. I mean, that's just a back and forth. So there must have been some kind of connection there, and that's wonderful. As far as the chewing gum goes, though, I would probably just each hold on to your respective hair, probably get a tennis racket, and then just swat it right through the chewing gum, and that'll probably pull the hair out of one or both of your heads, but chewing gum problem solved.
Okay, I'm a little scared of you, but thank you. Simon, how do we get chewing gum? Hair, go.
Well, first we need to figure out how did the gum get in the hair? And once we reverse engineer the problem as to how, the why should become pretty self-evident. 1 second, please. Oh, peanut butter. Yes, it's coming to me now. Peanut butter will solve gum in the hair.
Whoa, that's so smart. And also your fingers move so quickly. I don't know why, but I think it's a part of your connection, right? Yeah. Agatha, what about you? What do you think?
Yeah. I like Simon's idea about the peanut butter. That's the first thing that was coming to my mind. But I'm going to take it one step further because, sometimes that peanut butter doesn't work. It's just not slippery enough. But if you put the peanut butter in your hair, the chipmunks will be attracted and they can just nibble it out with their sharp little teeth that they got.
Okay, that also seems like a great idea. Boys, we need one last question.
This one's from Amy. She's got a real problem because her neighbor is really loud at all hours. What can she do?
What do you do if your neighbor is super loud at all hours? Simon the Great.
Well, what you can do is go into a state of meditation. It's what I use when I'm looking at clues at crimes and solving things that need to be solved. But for this, you need to black out. So there's nothing but silence. And then you could live in that moment and nothing could bother you. Not now, Mom! I'm on the camera!
You truly have a gift, Simon. Honestly, you do. Agatha, how can we take care of the neighbors?
Yeah, so I had lots of noisy neighbors back in the day, and I just moved to the park, and that seems to solve most of that problem. But if you don't want to move to the park, do what the chipmunks do. Just make a big bed, get some bedding, and wrap it around you, and then just hibernate for a while until those neighbors move.
Brilliant. Okay, Buffy, it's up to you. What do we do about these neighbors?
Okay, so life is one competition. Okay, let's just face it. It's a zero-sum game. You win, I lose. So if that neighbor is getting loud, you get louder, okay? You start playing tennis in your house by yourself. And then what's gonna happen is you're gonna get points, right? Since you're playing by yourself, the opponent will also have 0, which everybody knows is love. So you get to shout the score, and it'll be the number, then love, 2, love. And it'll be super confusing because you're shouting the word love. So you're making a lot of racket with racket and shouting out love. I think you're gonna really, really win over them with that.
Oh, that's brilliant. Fire with fire. I love it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you all. And that is going to be game. Good job, Blue Team. That was super fun. All right, loyal fans, let's get serious now. It's time to vote. Can I get all my players out here? I just want to see your faces. Okay, so you're going to be prompted to vote now. You can either vote for the red team, DVD, or the blue team, advice panel, red team, DVD, blue team, advice panel, red team, and blue team, advice panel. Vote. No, not everybody. It's going to be really out of sync. Let's not do that. Do we have a winner?
I'm closing the poll. I'm sharing the results. It's Detroit in blue, even though Zoom likes to mix colors. Pay no attention to the colors of the bars. It's the team name that matters.
Woohoo!
Yay! Congratulations, blue team!
Thank you,
red. Good job!
I believe that makes the score now. Wait, 5 to 5. There we go.
So, I think we need a head-to-head right now. I think we need to battle it out. All right. For a head-to-head game, players, you can go get ready if you want. You can go to your get-ready zone. But for a head-to-head, we're gonna play the game of Scoop It. What's going to happen is one of our teams is going to start doing a scene based on your suggestions, and then the other team, any player from the other team, has a chance to pop on and say, I want to scoop. It can be a theme from their scene. It can be a topic. That's kind of the same thing as theme. It can be a character. It can be a word. It can be accents, whatever they want. And then they're going to start their new scene. Then the other team is going to scoop something else and scoop and scoop and scoop and scoop and scoop and scoop until we get to the end. And at the end, you vote for which team you like better, just like you did now. All right, so from my loyal fans, I need, okay, what is a place you go to spend a lot of money? I don't know. I thought that was a fun little question. What is it? I just want to know a little bit more about you. What is a place you go to spend a lot of money? It could be spend a lot of money, make a lot of money. I don't know. Up to you. Do we have a suggestion?
Oh, yes, we do. The first suggestion that came in was Vegas, and the second suggestion that came in from ComedySportz founder Dick Chudnow was casino. So I'm going to, tie them together because they're almost the same thing.
We got it. Yeah, we got to do it. It was the first two suggestions. All right, so we're going to have the blue team start because they just won the last round. So you can go ahead and get started. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Ready. Okay, this is our last $100, Chad. You got to put it on either red or black.
I'm gonna go red. because that's the color of my heart. And the love that I feel for you and for the winning.
Chad, this is making me really nervous now. I mean, if I put it on red and we lose, I mean, what's that saying about our potential?
That's it. We're done. We can never talk to
Already?
each other again. You're out.
All right. Red it is.
I'm scooping no potential.
No crops this year.
Nah,
No crops this year.
nah, I got none neither.
Gonna lose my farm.
No, I had to put 5 pigs on the road. They're just walking down the road right now. I had to let them go.
Oh, I got them pigs.
Oh, you took them? Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Can I get some bacon?
I'm scooping bacon. Oh yeah, these pigs are prize-winning pigs. They're blue ribbon pigs.
Yes, well, that would explain the exorbitant price of these
Sure.
pigs that you posted.
Yeah, no, I mean, of course, I awarded the blue ribbons, but they are, you will find that they are, look, I just gotta tell you, that money that you lent me, I bought bad pigs.
I knew it. I knew they were
I'm
bad
s-
pigs.
I'm scooping hand gestures, lots of them. Ralphie, we need to talk about your grades again. Okay.
Yes, mother.
You know, when I sent you to voguing school, I expected you to like get top grades. And I'm
Listen,
seeing,
Mom, Dad taught me to never stop believing in myself. So therefore, I shall believe from my heart into my brain.
Is
Father,
that my son not believing in himself?
I tried to make him, but I don't know what to do.
Father, please don't cry.
I'm scooping low self-esteem. No one's gonna buy my soaps. Hey, you wanna buy my soap?
I mean, you made them all like horrible scents, like garlic powder and patchouli. Who wants
Yeah,
to smell like that,
I
Martha?
wanted to differentiate myself, Kevin. I mean, I was thinking out of the box, out of the soapbox.
I'm scooping bad ideas for multi-level marketing. Okay, everyone. Thank you for the first meeting of Your Hair. Now, here at the Your Hair family, your hair isn't just your hair, it's our hair. Good, you haven't left yet. You haven't left. Yes, Sally.
I suggest we shave everyone. Shave all the hair off all the bodies. All.
I also suggest we shave everyone. I'm 100% all the hair, all the body. I'm kidding. Please don't do that. That would be just, we look like little naked mole rats walking around. All right, that was the game of Scoop It. I had to cut it short because we have some real fun games coming along, and I just want to know, who did you like best, red team or blue team? Let's put a poll up there. What did we enjoy more? Let's have all my players join me while this poll happens. We can just be here and dance to no music and just do the voguing from the scene. And once we have that score, we're gonna move on to our next round of team choices. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna take the lead? Is it gonna be the red team? Is it gonna be the blue team? Or is it gonna be the blue team in red letters or the red team in blue letters?
We love Zoom.
Do we have it? Oh! Wait, it worked. It worked now.
It did. I think Zoom's default is to show the winner in the red bar. We're almost 18 months into doing shows on Zoom, and we still don't have it figured out. But we're trying. Buffalo 10, Detroit 5. And I'm going to pop into chat links that people can follow to support these teams because, it's been a pandemic and we haven't been able to have open arenas and sell tickets and stuff like that. So anything our fans can do to support the teams, we greatly appreciate. So that's it. 10-5, Buffalo in the lead. Back to you, Ref.
All right, captains to the playing field. That means everyone will turn off their cameras. I just want to see oh, hi there. Red team, you're doing really, really great. I'm really proud of you. Please get out of here. Blue team, hi there.
Hi there.
Okay. I guess I gotta ask you, do you want to be first? Do you want to be second now? What do you want to do? It's up to you.
Gosh. You know what? I think we would actually like to go second.
Second. Okay, Red team, get back in here. Hi, John. Hi. I'm so sorry. I said bye.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, John. What would you like your team to play for this next round?
Well, how about a little curfew?
All right. I like curfew.
Yeah.
So let me get all the Red team players out here.
Come on, guys.
Okay, who are we going to send out of here?
We're going to send Cat out.
All right. Bye, Cat. Sorry, you can't be here for the description of this. So
Cat's gone.
Cat's gone. Okay, it's a guessing game. So we have our 2 guardians of Cat in the household, or whatever they want to be, but they have set a curfew for Cat, and Cat is breaking that curfew because they were doing an activity they weren't supposed to be doing. So please start typing something that is not really a crime at all, but it would be silly if she gets in trouble for it. Let's also have where this was happening. Let's start typing in some locations. They can be, let's have non-geographical locations. And with whom, right? Who were they with? Let's try to get some fictional characters, some popular but that we all love historical figures or cartoons, anything you want. Okay, so you guys are gonna have 3 minutes to figure this out. I have my timer set. Okay, so Jay, do we have any suggestions?
Oh, we have so many great suggestions. It's a shame I can't take them all, but this is only the match can only go so long. So the activity from Sarah is coloring.
Beautiful. Okay.
And if anyone else has watched any of the other matches, the Comedy Sports matches this week, you perhaps saw Super Ref Justin Green with a fantastic haircut. So I have to take his suggestion. It's the center of the earth. The location is the center of the earth. That may be a geographical, but Justin's haircut is so awesome. And the celebrity is Benedict Cumberbatch, who sounds like it could be a cartoon with a name like that.
I love Benny so much. All right, I'm not going to finish writing the last name Cumberbatch. I'm just going to write Cumber. So it is coloring, center of the earth, and Benedict Cumberbatch. All right? You feel confident? You're good?
Good.
Okay.
And just so everyone knows, even though those things are in chat, when you're on hold in Zoom, what's in chat doesn't show up. So when Kat comes back, you won't be able to see what we suggested.
Tricky again, Jay. Tricky again. Okay, let's bring back Kat. And when Kat comes in, the game starts. You ready? Begin!
Oh, right there, young lady. Oh, yeah. Come over here right now.
Oh, if your guardians can see you.
4 eyes. And I got glasses. 6 eyes on you.
I can't believe it. To do something so childish at your age.
To be so far outside the lines. I just can't. And you know what? It would be good. I'd be proud even if you were using like 128.
I could let it go if it was 64.
But 8?
But 8.
8.
But 8?
If you're judging my taste in camera cards.
Oh, photography is the least of your problems.
Now. If I perchance needed, periwinkle, you could not help me.
You couldn't help me if I needed a wisteria, could you?
Oh, no.
We're talking the basics.
Just.
Grandma gave me those crayons. They're not yours.
And it's what you were doing with those crayons.
She gave them to me. They're mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
You were supposed to use them responsibly.
But you didn't.
Oh. You gonna confess to it?
Why would I?
Come on,
It wasn't even freehand. You had to use someone else's drawings.
Look, I had to pay for my school books, okay? Because you guys don't give me enough pocket money. So I had to fake famous art pieces with my crayons.
You wish they were famous.
Oh. Come on. If you were at least copying Rothko, I could accept it. Oh, come on. Okay, fine.
We've always agreed on this, sweetie. Don't bring it up now. Well, fine. We'll come back to that. But
yes,
where you were doing it?
I mean, that is the core of the problem right there.
We can't put that picture on the mantle, can we?
Oh, too hot for you.
Too hot.
Oh.
The gravitational force, it would crush us.
Look, all the cool kids are hanging out the sun, okay?
Oh, you wish. You wish the sun.
I wish. But you're going the exact opposite.
Yeah, real crusty.
You're really drilling it.
In the Marianas Trench?
Oh, go deeper than that, little lady.
Deeper. You had to journey there.
To the center of the earth?
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
How did you know I was there?
Oh, how do we know?
You never know.
You think we're not connected to people in the center of the earth? I had a life before you.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Nemo must have told you.
Oh, it's not Nemo who ratted you out.
Oh, it was your
Wouldn't you like to know who ratted you out?
Yeah, I want to know. If it wasn't Nemo, and it wasn't Robert,
Wouldn't
it
you like
wasn't
to know?
Mark.
Mm-mm. Sweetie, don't we have a doctor appointment coming up?
Oh, yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Oh, yes. But who did it? Is this a mystery you'd like to solve?
Maybe.
Dr. Watson is a mess.
Maybe.
I am sorry. Red Team, those puns were on fire. That was so awesome to watch. But Kat, I'm going to ask you now, what were you doing?
I had crayons in the center of the earth.
Huh?
Yeah.
With
And it was with Dr. Watson. Are you happy?
No, I'm not, honey. Not happy.
Oh, Kat, I'm sorry. You were really close for all of them. But except center of the earth, that is absolutely correct. It was coloring in the center of the earth with Benedict Cumberbatch.
I didn't get to my traitor joke yet, so.
I'm so sorry. All right, Red Team, that was fabulous. Honestly, it was just entertaining. So, okay, Blue Team, get out here. We have no time, but I have all the time in the world for you. So please come out here. What game would you like to play?
We would love to play Oscar-winning moment.
Ooh, Oscar-winning moment.
Good show.
Okay, so from our loyal fans, I need what is a made-up title of the next movie that's gonna win an Oscar. It's gonna be Best Picture. Made-up movies. Write them